Let's go. I am Des A1 of the Big Dub Network. Washington fans, Washington haters, and those just standing back observing what is currently taking place for the Washington Commanders football team, realize that we are in a different place today than we were before. The old chapter has closed, the old book has closed, and we are in a better place today. There's a new story being written, and it starts today in Washington. Yesterday's price is not today's price in Washington. Washington will get all of their guys this offseason. Adam Peters, being a part of one of the best franchises in the NFL as we currently know it. Probably going to be given the opportunity to move up the ladder. Where is he employed today? Adam Peters was sought after by this new ownership group and their advisors. Josh Harris was notified on who to go out and get if you want to see things done differently, who to go out and get, and he was told, go get Adam Peters or else. If you want to see something done better here in Washington, go get Adam Peters. What did this new ownership do? What did they show the world in just 4 days? We're going to go and get the guy that we want, no questions asked. New reports released stating that Ben Johnson is the number one candidate for the head coaching position here for the Washington Commanders. Number one candidate. And will people, I want to report to you that Ben Johnson is going to be the next head coach of the Washington Commanders. No questions asked. I have no doubt in my mind that Ben Johnson will be the next head coach of the Washington Commanders football team. Benny J will run out of that tunnel with your Commanders this fall. Washington will get all of their guys this offseason. Caleb Williams, you're from the area. I see the narrative being written right before us. This young man is not a leader. This young man is not an NFL quarterback by his actions, by just not doing things that other NFL quarterbacks have done in the past. His teammates don't like him. It's not team-oriented. No, he's a lone wolf wanting to do things his way. He's already making demands on NFL franchises without even being a part of the NFL. The narrative is being written right before us, people, that this man can't do the job. But when you turn on that tape, you watch this young man make plays that many NFL quarterbacks could not make, could not dream of making. He puts his team in a position that they should not be in. This man dominates with not much dominance around him. He's going out in the fight swinging, and he has all the tools to knock down the giant. Caleb Williams, if Washington wants you, I have no doubts that come April, you will be a Washington Commander. Because Washington will get all of their guys this offseason. Every single one. If you're a number one candidate, you're going to be employed by Washington. You're going to be sought out by Washington. You're going to be offered the job in Washington, and you're going to take it. Because you're going to realize this is not the old Washington. This is not the old franchise. This franchise is one here that you want to be associated with versus vice versa. I don't want my name and that team in the same sentence. But we people are in a different place. Fans, the optimism almost hurts. But just realize you are not alone. The optimism is painful, but you are not alone. People, haters of the Washington franchise, yes, you will have 30 years of laughter to throw back in our face. But as every year of progress starts to unfold right in front of you, you will feel the wrath. You will feel the pain of realizing maybe they are different. Maybe it is a different franchise. You can almost consider this team an expansion team. One that's starting fresh. One that's starting with a clear mind. And it's one that's going to go get the guys that they want. Because Washington will get all of their guys this offseason. GM, check. We're telling the media who our number one candidate for head coach is. Check. And throughout this evaluation process, leading up into the draft, is there any room for us to get Caleb Williams if we want him? Maybe we do, maybe we don't. But if this new group wants Caleb Williams, guess what, people? Guess what, people? Caleb Williams will be your starting quarterback for the Washington Commanders for the next 10 to 15 years. And I believe that without a doubt. Because Washington will get all of their guys this offseason. If this doesn't give a fan chills, I don't know what will. If this doesn't give a fan chills, then I failed you. I failed you because we are not the same as we were yesterday, people. We're just not. And it will take some a little longer to grab onto that rope and come along for the ride. It will take some longer than others to hop on that bandwagon as they observe a change happening right before them. This is a new day, people. This is a new book being written. I will one day tell my grandkids about that other book, but this book will be the one that puts them to sleep at night. This will be the book that they wake up to with a smile on their face, knowing that once it was ugly, but that's no longer in that place. We're no longer there. We're no longer feeling that. Mediocrity, out. Failure, out. Disappointment, out. And I'm not at all stating that the Washington fans and community will feel victory from day one, but I can guarantee you this: every single resource that is out there to bring victory and triumph to this franchise will be sought out, and it will be conquered. Put your name on the ballot now. Don't be left out. Adam Peters saw the opportunity and he grabbed it. Ben Johnson has already looked into the opportunity and he is just waiting for the day that he can actually grab it. Caleb Williams, if you are in fact the quarterback target that this team wanted to go after, you will one day put on that home jersey and go out on the field and dominate for this here franchise. Josh Harris, you have all of the finances to put us in this position, and I appreciate that. And Magic Johnson, everything you've touched has turned to winning. You have touched some of the things that are at its lowest and brought it to winning. And that's all we want here in Washington. Nothing more, nothing less. Am I guaranteeing a Super Bowl within the next 2 seasons? No, not at all. But what we are here to do is to scare the other side into believing, damn, they're different. They are different. It's something different. The smell coming off them is different. The attitude coming from them is different. The actions that are taking place before us is different. Something's different. And realize now, people, that we will not revert back to the way it was. This is a new beginning. We have a bright future, and that will not change. Washington will get all of their guys this offseason. We are